Thank you all for attending this event. This is a very special event for my daughter and Will, and they are very appreciative that all their friends and family and extended others have been able to join for this celebration. I do want to pass on a special blessing from my late mother, her grandma Glow, her late great grandma, little grandma, her grandfather, Grandpa Charlie, and of course, Grandpa Sontag. Jessica is a very special person to me, as most any father would of their daughter. But I've been very proud of her as she has matured into a woman from her elementary and high school years. She has accomplished so much, from being a Tracy Raiders cheerleader to children's theater, and then going on to college and graduating from UOP as a pharmacist, and now works for Kaiser. So one attribute that I've always admired with Jessica is her devotion to family, to friends, and as she has always stated, I am a one-man woman. And, and with that, that's a very good trait to have going into a marriage. And I've also noted that Will has shared a similar devotion to her, because I've known him for roughly 3-4 years since they started dating, and I've always noted that they glaze in each other's eyes. They share a laugh and smiles to each other that I never saw with her with previous relationships. And to be honest, I really grew fond of Will once I noted how smitten he was with her, that he basically accepted her 2 children, Miley and Roscoe, and loves them as much as she does. So I'd like to welcome the Karen family to the Kurtzer family, and I am very blessed to have Will in my family, and I'm looking forward to a beautiful marriage and what follows with that. And lastly, it's not too late to change the name to Kurtzer Karen. It has a nice ring to it. Everybody, please hold a drink up and raise a toast to Will and Jess.
Father of the bride, Mike, let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you so much. What a great way to kick things off. All right, now let's welcome up our stepfather of the bride. Steve, come on up, sir.
Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for being here, sharing this wonderful day with Jessica and Will. Will, welcome to the family. Yeah. You had your chance, but you stunk that out. Way to go, buddy. Anyway, I thank you for coming into Jessica's life. I've never seen her more happy than the last few years since you've been here. She's what you do for her, the little things, even the big things. It's unbelievable. You are a fine young man, and I'm happy to have you call you as my son. Jessica? Thank you for allowing me to be in your life. I'm so happy for you. You deserve everything and more because of the person you are. You are giving, caring. You care for everyone else before yourself. And that's unbelievable. But most of all, when people are around you, you make them a better person. I love you with all my heart. And all I wish for both of you is happiness, good health, and babies! So, thank you for allowing me to be here, for enjoying this wonderful day. I love you both. So, cheers to Jessica and Will.
Thank you so much, Steve. That was great. Okay, now let's welcome up Will's dad. We have father of the groom. Come on up, Jim.
Well, welcome. I'm sure you've already heard that. It's so nice to see so many friends and family who joined here. And to all who helped set up this event, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. A little bit about Will. Will has 6 brothers. He's one of 7. Randy, Michael, Joey, Ricky, Willie, Nathan, and TJ. All these sons have played a part in Willie's life. I think they've taught him some key skills as he's grown up. Skills such as communication and negotiation. When he was young, you might have heard him say, "Ricky, don't tell Mom if I won't." And there was also fighting skills, where they actually had boxing gloves and a wrestling mat, where they practiced wrestling with the neighbor kids, or was it on the neighbor kids? Anyway, they all survived and became closer and still stay close today. There's many memories I have of Willie as he was growing up to be the fine young man that he is, and I'm proud to be his father. And now for Jessica, who thought it was a good idea for me to speak. As we all know, she's beautiful, smart, caring, loving, and most of all, she has a special place in our hearts because she makes Will happy. There is this thing that she has about Easter eggs, though. I've never seen someone so happy and so excited to find an Easter egg that had a ring in it. But I guess we can forgive her for that one. Parents want the best for their children, and Jessica, you are the best. Life is a special thing. And we're so happy that Willie found someone so wonderful to spend the rest of his life with. That being said, we'd like to welcome you to the Karen family. Everybody raise the toast to many wonderful, happy years for Will and Jessica together. Thank you.
Father of the groom, Jim, thank you so much. Absolutely amazing from all the parents of our newlyweds, right? Don't you guys agree? Now, Now we're going to move on to the bridal party. And you know how you roasted them pretty hard? You probably should have did that after the toast, but we're just going to go with it right now, okay? So be prepared. I got off the hook. I didn't get roasted, so I'm good. But Bianca is coming up first, and she is our matron of honor. So Bianca, come on up.
Set this down here. Okay, all right. I'd like to start off by echoing on what all the dads said and thanking everyone for gathering here to celebrate this beautiful couple. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Bianca, the matron of honor, and what an honor it's been standing next to my bestie today. Jess, you look incredibly beautiful. Well, I mean, you look pretty damn dapper yourself. I'd love to stand before you all today and dish a bunch of embarrassing stories about Jessica, but unfortunately, that isn't how our friendship works. Jessica is the poised, responsible, well-thought-out friend with the undeniable talent of being able to rap Ludacris's Word of Mouth album in its entirety. Anyone that's been in Jessica's orbit can agree that she's one of the most compassionate, thoughtful, and caring humans they've ever met. Will, you truly are the luckiest man in the room tonight. Matthew and I were just reminiscing about Jessica coming over and asking our advice on how to transition a friendship to a relationship. She was describing their previous encounter. They stayed up late, watching a movie, cuddling. Cuddling that, might I add, had a lot of leg touching from Will. My only advice was I've never had a friend touch my leg that didn't want to be more than friends. So you better touch him back so he gets the hint. Although she came over that night to ask our advice on Will, it was pretty clear she made her mind up about him. Fast forward a few years, and it's been great watching them enrich one another's lives. Jessica's embraced casual drinking a bit more. Subsequently leading to her falling asleep at a bump and dive bar well before 10 p.m. Will, on the other hand, has watched more home renovation shows than he's humanly thought possible. I'd like to formally thank HGTV for sponsoring this wedding. All that HGTV didn't prepare him for what a sight their home would become during the fall season. Picture the first leaf fall of the autumn season, and within a blink of an eye, their house becomes a highly curated pumpkin patch. When in doubt, Will, there's always room for another pumpkin or fall-themed decor item. In all seriousness, I've never seen my bestie happier, and today marks one of the happiest days in both of your lives. With that being said, I'd like to invite everyone to raise a glass to the happy couple. I wish you both a lifetime of love and happiness. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, our matron of honor, Bianca. She did get you guys back a little bit, though. She did. I wonder if that actually was on the speech. Was that added, Bianca? All right, well, now we have our maid of honor, Christy.
Hi, everybody. I am Christy. I've known Jessica since middle school, and I'm definitely not going to be the one roasting. It's not my repertoire. So I will just go on and to say that I'm so happy that you guys are finally at this day. It's very special because I've never seen Jessica shine so bright and have so much love in her heart as the day that you guys became official. She's never been happier, and I thank you for that. So camping trips, cabin trips, everything to come. I can't wait to experience it with you guys. So congratulations. Cheers, everybody.
Thank you so much, Christy, our maid of honor. Let's give her a round of applause one more time. Now, this is where things could get interesting. Best man Ryan. Come on up, sir. He's gotten a bit of a walk, so, Will, are you scared? Jessica's scared. Will, go easy on him. I mean, what? Ryan, go easy on him. Because Will didn't. Those roasts were pretty harsh. Here we go. Ryan, take it away.
Thank you. It's all love, you guys. You don't have to worry about anything. I've been best man for all of like 17 hours, so it's like not that big of a deal. But like, I feel honored, and thanks everybody for coming. Man, I've known Will for like a decade now, and Jessica for probably like 8 years or so. I met her through Will, actually, and then like just by chance, she happens to be like one of my wife's best friends, and so when we got married, that was her maid of honor. Will was my best man, and we just kept getting closer ever since. And we started doing some trips together. One thing led to another. They were like super good friends again. Everybody happened to be single, or whatever. Whatever was going on, and next thing you know, they were a thing themselves. And throughout how I met them, I learned a lot of things, like about friendship and selflessness. And both of them are some of the nicest people I've ever met. They come from great families, full of great people that love each other. And not all of us are lucky enough to come from places like that. And it's a great vibe to be around, and I feel really fortunate and happy to be here. And I'm just really happy for you guys. And I look forward for what's to come. I hope you guys have a great honeymoon. It sounds like it's going to be a blast. Cheers, everybody. Have a great night.
All right. Well, let's give everybody a round of applause for all the amazing speeches and toasts. Absolutely amazing.